Earlier you were talking about how a lot of the money that's donated to Yale goes toward research that furthers different scientific developments, and how a lot of money goes toward community projects in the New Haven area. So obviously a lot of the money goes toward like social good, but do you ever feel as though like a very successful campaign could lead to a development of a lot of, or pursuit of luxuries that isn't sustainable at the university?
Tell me first what you mean by luxuries.
Isn't when just opportunities for the students and like just to make life much more comfortable than it needs to be, where this money could go toward some other area?
Mm-hmm. I can say in this particular campaign that was probably not the problem, because at the same time where we tried to raise the money, we also lost $6 billion of our endowment. So, you know, the campaign didn't even make up for what we had lost. So we are still in a time of, you know, where we have to shrink, you know, the organization. I think there is a legitimate conversation to be had about, you know, how much comfort, you know, what is important for a student. Is it the sense of community? Is it the great academics? Is it, you know, having wonderful facilities, etc.? I think we could argue a little bit about, you know, how well equipped should a residential college be, or, you know, I think there are voices on both sides of it. But at the same time, in our campaign, we had primarily academic goals to strengthen, you know, to branch out into new areas that we didn't teach yet, to secure much more financial aid, because, you know, we were almost fully endowed for financial aid before the crash. We spent about $60 million a year on it, and we had almost as much income from scholarship endowments. And with the financial crash, what happened is not only, you know, did we lose part of that endowment, but we had much more students who became eligible, who needed it. So now we moved from 60 million a year to about 100 million a year in financial aid expenditures. And so we wanted to raise money, you know, for that, etc. So the campaign and the crash kind of, I think, did not allow for this kind of stuff to happen. But I can see that we all have to be careful, and I think student voices to be heard in that would be good.